What's up, Paranormal Geeks? This is Geeked Up Paranormal, and I am Brandon. Since the last time I filmed here was back in 2019, I thought we would come back to Kasey Cemetery, also known as Hell's Gate or Gates of Hell Cemetery. Now, the reason they used to call that is because there used to be iron gates that went around this whole entire premises of this cemetery. If you look right here, and there's even one right there, that's where the gate used to be. And since we filmed in the dark, I thought I'd come back, film during the day, and so you can see what this cemetery looks like. Right now I have my EMF meter in my hand. I'm not hitting any EMF spikes right now. It's at 0.0. And I thought before we do an investigation, we'll walk you around the cemetery so you can see what it looks like. Also, this cemetery supposedly has 3 witches buried here. There used to be satanic worship here back in the day. And on one of those 3 trees, people used to be hung on them. Rest in peace to their souls. I wish that upon no one. Alright, let's walk you around the cemetery. Now we have a lot of old gravestones, and you got newer ones. We even have newer gravestones out here that's dated back early, before they start using these types of gravestones. This graveyard is dated back to the 1700s. Like this one's a newly marked grave, which we showed it in our last video, and it's marked back in the 1830s. Then you have a lot of gravestones that I'm hoping that they were just weathered out and not damaged. They also say beyond this graveyard and alongside over there were also other graves, because the graveyard was extended since this got filled up back in the day. Also, this tree we're coming up on, it looked like it grew after the cemetery was here, because you'll see the tombstone mixed in with its roots. There's a baseball on it. Now I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera, but there is barbed wire fence that is going around this entire cemetery. And I know people do come back here and dump their trash and come to party and drink, smoke weed, which it's kind of disrespectful to the cemetery. And they also trash it and vandalize it, which I do not condone any of those things at all. So pretty much the earliest gravestone that I've seen here so far was marked back in the early 1800s. Like, also right here, this is the gravestone I was telling you about. That's pretty much is surrounded by tree roots. There's one over there. I think these 3 trees right here grew after the cemetery was started. And this tree right here, one of these 2 trees, but I'm thinking it's this one that our paranormal witness says this used to be the hanging tree. And also, if I'm correct, this is where my buddy got spikes from with the EMF meter. So if you come on back further, looking, that's back behind the cemetery. Apparently where other people have been buried back there due to this graveyard being full. Come back and look at it. Now we found some old stones back there that could be possibly a tombstone, but we are not for sure, and we can't really make that judgment call.
They fixed the gate.
Yeah, that's, see, this right here used to be knocked down where this barbed wire is. That's where we went back last time. Now you can't go back there unless you pretty much walk this whole barbed wire fence. And I do not suggest going, I know we did in that last investigation, I do not suggest going past this barbed wire fence because this is owned by farmers and you don't want to trespass on their property. A, you can possibly get in trouble legally. B, I highly doubt it, but they can defend their land and shoot at you. And C, you really don't want to be disrespectful and break the law.
And you are on camera.
And you're on camera when you come in the cemetery. So pretty much it. That's it of the cemetery. Now the 3 witches that the lady did tell us about, she said that they was buried over here in like a triangle shape. I haven't yet to seen 3 graves in like a triangle. But I could be wrong. Those graves could be unmarked now due to weather or vandalism. Alright, so let's see if we get anything. Start our investigation now. If there's any spirits here, if you come up and touch this device, it will go off and let us know that you're here. I'm gonna set it down on this middle tree right here. So if you'd like to come up and touch it, it'll let us know that you are here. Also, I have my voice recorder. Now, on this voice recorder, I do have other recordings on it. It's not completely zeroed out. I don't know if you can see it or not. Those are from previous investigations, which I do have audio on them, and possible paranormal EVPs. So I'm not going to delete them off here before I start this EVP recording. Come over here. Alright. I am now starting to record. Alright, that was 3 minutes of recording. I don't know if I got anything. I don't think I did.
Nice person. I know I'm a big old boy.
So I guess we'll do the spirit box. Now with the spirit box, I have an SB7 and I lost the back to it. Hopefully I'll find the back. I don't like things without the backs to it, especially if it has batteries. Also, I did not bring I got the speaker. I got a big speaker I was going to hook up to this. But guess what? I didn't bring the aux cord, so I am going to do the spirit box with this, and then may or may not do a spirit box with the Necrophonic app on my phone. Now, I do not trust the Necrophonic app, but we're going to give it a try. And first up, the SB7. Let's turn it on, power. Volume's all the way up. It's now sweeping. So, I got it sweeping at 150. I barely can hear it. And I'm going to turn it back to you because that's where the speaker's at. I'm going to put it up here. Is it zoomed out? All the way? Can you see my face? Are there any spirits here that would like to speak with us? I don't know, I'm going to have to go back and listen to this through the audio because I barely can hear it. What's your name? Is there anything evil lurking around in the cemetery or around it? So my wife thinks it said friendly ghost, and I did ask if there's anything evil lurking around here. I'll play it back and see if we captured that or not. What's your name? My name's Brandon. We are what? Alright, I'm gonna just sit back, and if I hear something, I'll let you know. Can you go up and touch my EMF meter? I know I've asked this question to you before. Was anybody hung in either tree, one of these 3 trees, or any tree around this cemetery? You know, I already asked the question. It went like already, and then I heard asked, and that was it. I don't know what it said after that. So it's probably telling me I already asked that question. I'm probably knowing them. I know I asked the same questions. Well, I'm sorry, but I want answers to these questions. I may not have heard you the last time you said something about this. And if I'm annoying, I'm sorry. Just tell me to stop and leave. Do you like people coming and visiting the cemetery, visiting your graves? Heard a yeah. Heard a no. Is there more than one spirit here that I'm speaking with now? That was a yes. Alright. Since we both wouldn't be able to hear this, and you're pretty much going off what I'm saying, since I have it, and when I have it up there, I'm going to have to go back over it and see what the answers are to the questions I've asked. I'm going to just stop this. And now my phone is on airplane mode. I'm gonna go in the Necrophonic app. I don't really trust this app. Also, I don't have service out this way either. So, if I do get something off of this, I highly doubt it's
Power on.
due to the
Bluetooth
app.
pairing.
We're gonna start this. Are there any spirits here with us that would like to speak with us? Did you say bug off or F off?
F off, and then a girl said sorry.
Maybe it's like us. I'm the a-ho and you're the one that apologizes for me. Is there something you'd like to tell me about yourself? If there's a spirit here, what was that? Man, I'm sorry that I cut you off. Is there any way you can say that again? Can you tell me? Can you tell me where I am at? What cemetery is this? I don't know. I'm very iffy with this app.
Yeah.
Can you tell me if you can speak through me?
What?
Calm down, let me finish. Can you tell me if you can actually use this app to speak to me? Is this app legit or is this fake? I feel like I heard a legit. I've never really got this much activity off this app before when I've pre-used it previously.
Not real.
Can you tell me what my name is? Went quiet for a minute. I'm surprised. Can you tell me what my wife's name is? Nope. How many people am I speaking with? Do you know what's going on in the world right now? Alright, I'm going to stop this because I don't think this app's legitimate at all. Now that is my opinion. I could be wrong. I wish this had Bluetooth, the SB7, because then I can Bluetooth it over to my big speaker or my little speaker that I'm using, and possibly get something off of it, because I know I've gotten things off of it before that said my name, other people's name, and all kinds of things. So I guess I'm gonna move towards the front of the cemetery and see if we get anything up there. So the stories that I know about this place, I don't know if there's any legitimacy to them. It all could be folklore people spoke over time. I don't know if you can see this though, but pretty much all of this part of Kentucky is like above a cave system. And if you look down that way, you'll see boulders. And last time we were here, we seen like a small opening that a very small person can probably go into that led into a cave. Alright, this is the second recording at Kasey Cemetery. I feel like we're being watched. I know last time I was here, I did get something on the EVP that I couldn't quite understand what it was saying. Matter of fact, on that video, I didn't even put it on there. I was seeing if you could capture it at home and tell me what it said.
I'm not a person. I know I'm a big old boy.
I don't think I got anything on that one either. Also, one thing that I did know that I got this started recording on its own while it was in my pocket, and it said go away. And when we discovered that, we left the cemetery. We got scared and frightened from that because we didn't want no attachments or evil spirits coming after us. I guess I'm gonna try the necrophonic app one more time. I'm gonna have the camera lady hold this EMF meter. Man, I really wish I brought an aux cord for that spirit box. So I don't know if I can necessarily trust this necrophonic app. Now I do hear noise here and there around here, but that could be wild animals, so I'm not gonna put that to be paranormal whatsoever. Alright, starting the necrophonic app back up. Can you tell me if this app works for you to communicate with us? Does it make it easier for you to communicate with us? I feel like it always does that when we start the app. quarter. Can you tell me where a quarter is at? Where is there a quarter around me? You are ugly. If I'm ugly, I'm sorry. Can you tell me what the earliest, what's the first gravestone's date that was buried here? Or the first grave that was buried here? Can you tell me that date? Can you tell me my name?
Please.
I heard it behind you. I don't think this app is any good. But that is my opinion. You cannot take me up on that. Did people used to do satanic rituals here, or is that an old folklore? You still haven't told me where there's a quarter at around me. Are there 3 witches buried here? I don't believe that one. I think that's a folklore. Are there 3 witches buried here in the cemetery? Is this app a phony baloney app that does not work? Said no. Oh, we got the EMF meter going off. Yo, it jumped back up. It jumped all the way up. I seen it 2.6. That's the first time it has done it. Now I can say the camera does not the camera does not set that off whatsoever. And this is on airplane mode. Did you just touch the EMF meter to let me know that you're here? Did that alert the sound of the EMF meter go off?
The sound did. I just happened to look down.
There's a lot of weird stuff coming
The sound's off.
through this. I do not. Can you turn the sound on?
I don't know how.
So I'm stopping that real quick. We just had the EMF meter go off.
I could see the microphone with the X at the top.
Yeah.
Off somehow.
There we go.
Yeah, I just happened to look down.
The power button. You just hit the power button, and it works.
Okay.
So this was a full battery and is down about halfway now. But I'm not saying that's paranormal because that could be because it is cold out here. It is. It's around. Let me see. Well, I can't look on my watch. I don't have service out here, and plus my phone's on airplane mode. So this says 37 degrees. It did say that the weather did say on the news that it's going to be around 30 to 40 degrees today. Can you come and touch this device, make it go off again for me, please?
Didn't it only go off last time because of me when I held it?
Yeah, maybe it's you.
I remember that.
I'm gonna not film you. I'll just film that. You ask it questions. Ask it questions, babe.
Did you just make this go off?
No, it didn't go off for me last time either when I was here with Gage and Gabe. It only went off for his little brother, Gage. So I'm wondering if... See, I wonder if spirits even want to communicate with me or anything, because I necessarily don't think I capture anything or anything. And when I have other people with me and they're holding a device or asking questions, the device goes off or they'll get the EVP. I wonder if, since I'm a big old boy, I scare them, you know, and they don't want to speak with me. I mean, I'm not going to harm them anyway. Hey, walk over here. Come over. Ask it a question, since now technically you're in the cemetery. Ask it any question. Are you scared to ask it a question?
No, I just go blank when you ask me that. I don't know what to ask.
Ask her how its day is. Okay, come over and touch it if it's having a good day. Ask them if there's a spirit here, if they can come touch the device.
Okay. If there's a spirit here, can you touch this device and make it go off?
Alright, geeks. The only evidence that I know of that we've got and captured was the EMF meter going off. This concludes the paranormal investigation for Hell's Gates, Gates of Hell's, Kasey Cemetery, whatever you would like to call this from here on out. Instead of calling it Hell's Gates or Gates of Hell, I'm just going to call it Kasey Cemetery, due to the fact that it could be folklore for the hangings and the demonic worshiping that was done here, or the devil worshiping, whatever you want to call it. That could be folklore. The three witches could be folklore. Everything about the cemetery could be folklore. The only thing that I do know is that the cemetery dates back to the 1700s. And that pretty much concludes it. Thank you, Paranormal Geeks, for joining me on this investigation. See you next time for the next investigation. Peace.